Okay, you wanted to say something. I saw you raise your hand. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, John? First of all, I want to say from educational point of view, my personal experience, my friends that I know, and their experience is what you eat that determines who you are. Your mood swings. They always stress breakfast, that you have to eat breakfast. I know people that have attitude problems. As soon as they eat, they're calm as anything. So I support it. I believe that, the more food you eat, the more people do that for gym. They have certain nutrients to achieve certain goals in their routines. So I agree with her completely. But here's something, but I gotta throw it in there. So I hope you forgive me ahead of time, because this is gonna make everybody at home be, shh, I want to hear what she says to this one. Now, like I said, I totally believe it. I think it should be, but I'd also believe with the other people, because you should have a choice. But if you were in school, what do you think? Like, how would you react to being an active school member of this
Not being
choice?
able to have your soda. That's a good question, I think.
Actually, I think when you're given different options and you get to enjoy the taste of healthier foods, I think you sort of adjust to them and you actually begin to like them. I have to tell you, while working on these wellness policies for the past 2 years, it's sort of like bike helmets. I have to wear a bike helmet because I have my kids wear a bike helmet, so I have to walk the walk. So I started eating healthier while I was working on these wellness policies, because it's 5 fruits, 5 vegetables a day, all that kind of stuff. You know what? I lost a lot of weight doing that. And I like the food now. So I think that you would enjoy it more.
I think one suggestion would be to also educate the people of those why food, not just say, okay, no more pretzels, it's granola bars, and everybody's shocked and everybody's saving money at home. I think more education why should be done.
See, I agree. I think it's about excess, the amount you have.
Balance.
I don't think, you should cut the soda off completely, but it's the amount of soda. Soda every day is probably not good.
Yeah.
So
I was doing a second holiday job, and I'll just say, for one thing, I was doing heavy lifting, tremendous, unrealistic amount expectations, and I had 3 Red Bulls, and I was ready to go all night. So, I mean, it's all that really depends on the food intake, really. It's what you eat and how you eat, and I think this is a beginning step of something that would give positive students with a better focus instead of being high on sugar and tired in the next class, you know what I mean?
Right.
Of thing.
Not having to have 3 bowls with all that caffeine to make you able to work.
okay, we have another comment over here.
Okay. A lot of people buy their school lunches from the schools, and if they decide that they don't like them and they stop buying, isn't that going to hurt the school?
Well, actually, they have found that it in the other states that it does not impact the revenue source at all. It actually works out in the end. It actually increased in some areas. So, yeah, but that was a consideration, the fact that, and also you got to remember a lot of the school districts use those vending machines to make money off of. Pepsi had a contract, Coca-Cola had a contract in different places, and now those contracts won't be anymore.
So Pepsi's not happy about that.
No, well, they have alternative healthy drinks.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna transition like everybody else.
Okay. Comment over here.
Don't you think it would be a better idea to try to encourage more athletic things for them to do instead of taking away their snacks and stuff, because they might go home and indulge way more than because they're not having it at school?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mention that about the wellness policy. Part of the wellness policy is more activity. And one of the things that is going to be required now is that they have at least, this is like minimum, at least 20 minutes of exercise, and that it's encouraged for every hour that you sit that you have some sort of exercise. So they'll be stretching in classes, they'll be doing yoga now and all sorts of good things, but things things that they want to do that will help them move around more. But I don't think that they're taking away, they're just giving healthier choices. And hopefully the healthier choices will be something that they want. I mean, kids like apples, and they really like carrots if you put them out there. I mean, if you have carrots and ranch dressing, they go just as fast as anything else.
Okay, we got one over here.
Yeah, I was just wondering how this policy was going to be introduced to the school. Is it just something am I just going to go in the lunch line and it's going to be we eat pizza, or is this going to be formally set. I'm just interested, like, when it will be effective. So, like, when I go back next week, will these policies be introduced?
Yep, when you're in school next Wednesday, the policy will be in place. Your food service will be having, 1% milk. Actually, they now have strawberry and chocolate in 1%, so you'll still be able to have those strawberry and chocolate milks, but they're going to be doing that. How they're introducing it to the students is individualized in every school district. I know in Schenectady City, they're putting together a whole package with wonderful ideas for the PTA, for the parent partnership teams, the students, booster clubs, you name it. The principal will have a little packet that can have information for everybody. And so hopefully it'll be a transition year, though. Everything won't happen like that. It's going to be piece by piece. You can't just say, oh, this is all going to happen. So